Well, good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, the 3rd of April, 2022. It's about 5 minutes to 9. We're headed down this morning to Quincy for breakfast. It's a beautiful VFR day. We got some storms coming in this afternoon, but I'll be back by then. I want to talk about what I do on Thursday nights, or most Thursday nights anyway. And for pilots out there, Comanches out there, we get a meeting and I'll go over it on Thursday nights. Anyway, so I've got the wind is 260 at like 3, so it's not even very windy or anything. And we'll go off on 27, I'm sure. So let's get with it. Okay, we're on ground 121.9. Good morning, Quad City Ground, Comanche 6928 Papa at the South Tees, looking for permission to taxi to the active.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Quad City Ground, runway 27 at Echo, taxi via Kilo 3, Kilo 2, Delta Echo, cross runway 5.
Kilo 3, Kilo 2, Delta Echo, clear to cross 5 for 28 Papa.
Quad 5, you're approved on Kilo, Papa, and Golf.
Okay, here we go.
Quad 5, approved.
So that's going to be, we're only going to use a part of 27. Unless they're going on 9, but no, it's runway 27 is what it said. We'll listen to that again. Ground 6928 Papa, sir, are we going off on 9 or 27?
Comanche 28 Papa, it'll be runway 27 at Echo, unless you need more distance than that.
What is the distance on that? 4?
3,750 feet available, I believe.
That'll work. 6928 Papa.
Roger.
Okay, yeah, that'll definitely work. I'm light. Easy peasy. Okay, here we go. So I hope there goes an Allegiant flight off to Florida or Vegas, one of the two.
Comanche 28 Papa, if you would like runway 5 for just a quick taxi, that's available.
No, that's fine, sir. I'll take 27. I'm heading southwest anyway.
Yeah, roger that.
All right. So I hope everybody, like I said, had a good week. I did go flying last week. Went up to Janesville again. And unfortunately, the cameras didn't work. I don't know what happened. He did clear us across 523. Runway is clear. Approach end is clear. I don't know what happened with it. I got half the flight, and then I think one of my battery died, and then the sound got all messed up. So I was just like, well, okay, no video. Yeah, the editing part for me is the absolute worst part. I'm not very artsy, so I don't, and it takes so much time. So I just kind of film it as though you were sitting right here and put it up there as though you were sitting right here and let it go at that. You know, maybe I should do more of a travel thing, but time-wise, it's just difficult. All right, here we're coming up on Papa, and we'll hold short of 27 for our run-up. Okay, here's taxiway Papa. This is also our backup runway when they have to work on the center section where all the runways come together. That's why it's sloped, and I think there's some kind of extra concrete there for weight. It didn't used to exist. It was just a thin little taxiway like the other ones, and they changed it. Okay. Here's Echo and 27. turn into the wind here a little bit. All right, brakes set. Doors, windows closed and locked. Flight controls free and correct. Flight instruments.
Quad City ground, Squad 5.
Squad 5 ground.
Squad 5.
They are set.
Clear of the airfield. Have a good day.
Directional gyro, we did double
Squad
check.
five, thank
Make
you.
sure we're going to leave it lean. Throttle to 1500 RPM. 1500 RPM. That'll drop as that should rise on the second. Check it. Now what I'm looking for over here under the oil pressure is just the oil pressure to drop as I move oil into that hub, which it did. Now we go to 2,000 RPM. And we check DIS. Decent drop there. Back up. And now we check turn the mag off. And we're only going to get a very small drop there. Mag back on. Carb heat is on. Temperatures, pressures, oil temp looks good. Back to idle. Good idle. Back to 1,000. Okay, that all worked out. Takeoff checks, circuit breakers, all in trim. Check, radio set to tower. Next frequency is set. Transponder is on alt. Flaps are set. Floor is clear. Primer is in and locked. Carb heat is off. Prop is full forward. Throttle will get on. We loosen the nut. Mixture will get on roll on. That's on. Pitot heat we're not going to worry about. Rotating beacon on. Landing taxi on. Fuel boost pump will get on roll on. So target heading, we're going to give it probably 270, and he'll tell us to turn right or left from there. Target altitude, said 3,000, 4,000. We're going to set it at 4,500. And view the takeoff checks. We'll rotate today at 82 or so. Climb out is 105. Brakes, gear, flaps. Cruise is 125, 130, which is set. Prop, 2,500. Mixture. Fuel flaps trim, cross a hold short line. And we are on tower. Good morning, Quad City Tower, Comanche 6928 Papa at Echo and 27. We're ready to go, sir.
November 600 Papa, Quad City Tower, turn left heading 230, runway 27 at Echo, clear for takeoff.
Left 230, cleared for takeoff, Echo 27 for 28 Papa. Okay, so cross a hold short line. Fuel, flaps, trim. Runway is indeed clear. Nobody is coming that way. Nobody is coming this way. He wants us at a heading. So go around button is active. 3,700 feet. Wind is right down the runway. Come up on the gas. Full power is set. Out of right rudder, making some good horsepower. Airspeed is alive. Temperatures and pressures look good. There's 75. There's 80. Out of runway, gear coming up. Flaps are up, pitching for 105. 105. Temperatures are looking good.
November 28 Papa, contact departure.
28 Papa, over departure. Good morning, Quad City departure, Comanche 6928 Papa, indicating 1,000 feet, just turning left to 230.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Quad City departure, good morning, hello YouTube, radar contact, altitude your discretion, resume on navigation to Quincy.
6928 Papa, on navigation to Quincy, climb to 4,500, YouTube says hello back.
Okay, let's get in. We're in a cruise climb here. And we want to come down here. We go direct, Quincy, activate. That's a 200 heading. Or desired track at 200, we're 212 now. $200. Come up here, autopilot on. Indicated airspeed climb, 130, it was at 129. Sync up the heading bug, go heading, and then nav. Okay. Temperatures and pressures are looking good. Climbing to 4,500. Go ahead and back down 2,500 RPM. Open up a vent. $1,600. Leave the mixture full rich until our cylinder head temperatures get down below 1,300. 1310 seems to be about 100 degrees rich peak. We're at an indicated airspeed climb. That fuel boost pump, let's go ahead and bring that offline. Fuel pressure right here is holding. On a Comanche, and I might have said this before, 3,200 for 4,500, altitude capture is active. On a Comanche, there's actually 3 fuel pumps. 2 backup or auxiliary fuel pumps, and then the engine-driven fuel pump. So the backup ones, they're electrically driven. The engine-driven fuel pump is driven on the back of the accessory case. The thing you have to watch with Comanches is the fuel system. There's 2 separate fuel lines. So the fuel does not go through the engine-driven fuel pump when you have the 2 backup pumps running. It bypasses it. So the heat, that engine-driven fuel pump can get hot. And then you get a vapor lock issue on, mainly that happens on the ground. You're taxiing, you've got the backup pumps on.
Boy 3684, Quad City Airport, 12 o'clock and 17 miles, on A4 inside.
You've got the backup pumps on, you're bypassing the engine-driven fuel pump, and it gets too hot. It won't flow fuel, it vaporizes fuel. So we turn the boost pumps on until fuel pressure comes up. We turn them off. Never taxi with the boost pumps on because you don't want to bypass. You want that cool fuel flowing through the engine-driven pump. The boost pumps are down on the lower part of the engine and get quite a bit of air flow coming off the motor, so they cool themselves. 4,000 400. Alt hold is now active at 4,500 and it's leveling off. So anyway, never taxi with your boost pumps on. I normally wait till I'm up a bit and then I'll turn them off. A lot of guys hold them all the way till cruise before they turn them off. All right, we're picking up speed.
Boy 3684, contact tower, we'll see you later.
Making 86% horsepower now according to that. Cylinder head temperatures are 360 on my hottest, it's the number 4. 1290 is my exhaust gas temperature on number 3. We're indicating 155. That's giving us a true airspeed of 164 miles an hour. It's creeping up yet a little bit more, is 156. It's amazing how long it takes those last few miles an hour, how much energy it takes to get them. Now, of course, I'll back out to 65% because I'm not in a hurry today. We're just going for breakfast. And then we'll lean it out. It's just why I'm backing it out. I want to maintain as much. There's 158 indicated. 4,500. Pressure altitude's 4,300. Outside air temperature is 1 degree Celsius. Give me a 159, 168 true miles an hour. Oh, she's gonna almost get to 160. As I said, I got a slow Comanche. These things normally at 7,000 feet, I'd be at 100. Oh no, actually maybe well, let me set the power. But I think the 3-blade prop and the tip tanks, they cost me around 10, about 10 knots, 8 to 10 knots, depending on how high I am. It's less the higher I go, but down low there's just more drag. All right, 159, 160 seems to be. So we're gonna go 65% horsepower, which at 4,500 is 21.623. So 21.6, we bring down the manifold pressure with the throttle. So we're reducing the power that the engine is putting out. And then we back off the thrust or the revolutions that the engine is doing it with the prop control. And all we're doing is taking larger bites of air, slowing the prop down, but taking larger bites. All right, now with this outside air temperature, it's actually showing me at 69% horsepower because I haven't made my temperature correction. So, carb temp is 25 Fahrenheit, 4,500. Let's say that's supposed to be 43, so there's 20 degrees colder, 0.34. So instead of 21.6, it should be at 21.3-ish, which takes me to 66. And then 65 is where I wanted, so that'll work. Now, that gives me 1,290 exhaust gas temperature. And we're going to lean it out, put it about 1320-ish, which should give me right around 100.
692, Papa contact, Chicago Center 1.56, take care.
135.6 for 28 Papa. You're going to have to say that again, you broke up.
Comanche 692 Papa, affirmative, 135.6, 35.6.
35.6, 28 Papa. Thank you, sir. Okay, we are at 4,500. Good morning, Chicago Center, Comanche 6928 Papa, level 4,500 VFR to Quincy.
November 6928 Papa, Chicago Center, welcome, Burlington, altimeter 3007.
007 for 28 Papa. All right, so back to our lean.
Number 279er Delta Whiskey, Chicago Center.
A little bit more. See where that gets us. So, folks, anyway, time to switch fuel tanks. Fuel boost pump on. Right tank on, left tank off. Fuel boost pump off. Fuel pressure is holding. We used 4.3. So we come up here. 0.3. 5.7, and we are on the right tank. So, I'm going to continue my leaning. I want to tell you about Thursday nights. We have, and I kind of didn't share this before, because in the beginning it was just Comanches. But now we're doing wings credits things, and lots of folks are showing up. We had people with 180s, 182s. There was a couple Cardinal guys show up, a couple Mooney guys, which, you know, Moonies and Comanches are very similar in how they fly. We share the same wing. Anyway.
Manson 45 Tango Alpha, go ahead.
So I didn't share it until we opened it up. So Thursday nights, we have a Comanche Zoom meeting. I'm going to put a link in the description. The Northeast Comanche Tribe sponsors all this. Now, don't get me wrong. There's people from all over. California, Phoenix. We got some guys from Europe that'll Zoom in. They're Thursday nights, 6 o'clock Central, which would be 7 Eastern. Some of the guys on the East Coast, they're just driving home from work, and they will Zoom in. And we do all kinds of discussions and training. Now, a lot of times it's focused on Comanches, you know, autopilot updates and status of different pieces and parts and that type of stuff. But we invite a lot of people, and you can sign up to get...
airport via direct, climb maintain 9,000.
You can sign up to get wings credit. So anyway, I'll put a link in the description. You go out to the website. In the top left, there's a Comanche Zoom link, which will take you to all the things. They're every Thursday night. They're make sure you can mute your microphone because we've had a couple hundred people show up, and if everybody's not muted, nothing. You know, the moderator mutes everybody, but then he's muting the speaker and stuff like that. Also, make sure your name that you want your wings credit for is correct on the iPad. You have to attend, I think it's for an hour to get the credit. So don't log in and think, oh, you know, I'll be there for 20 minutes and I'll get it. No, you got to be there for an hour, because normally the lecture or the class is sometime. It's a great way to meet other Comanche pilots. It's a great way to find out who CFIs there are in your area that know Comanches if you're looking to get one. Anyway, that's it. I'll turn it back on when I get closer to Quincy, because I'm going to sit back and listen to some music and keep working on my leaning here. And if anybody put questions below, if you got any questions, I'll answer what I can. And we'll talk to you all in a little bit. Bye. Well, good morning. We're back. We are 18 miles from Quincy. I can see the airport. I'm about to drop flight following and start calling my way in. Flight has been smooth. You've only been gone like 20 minutes, so not a big change. Wind is 070 at 7, and we're going to go in on runway 4. Yeah, 4. So sit tight, and we're going to go ahead and drop our flight following now because we're going to start down here in just a few minutes.
Kansas City Center, Comanche 6928 Papa with Quincy in sight.
Comanche 28 Papa, roger, no traffic observed between you and the airport. Radar
Vertical
services
track.
terminated. Squawk VFR, change 5 species approved. You have a good day.
Squawk and VFR over to advisory, you too, sir. Good morning, Quincy area traffic, Comanche 6928 Papa, 16 miles north of the field, 4,500 feet. Descending, we'll be entering a left downwind for runway 4, Quincy.
All right. So we are going to go down to 1,700 feet. I need this one for that now. Or, sorry, is it 17 or 18? 1 sec. 18. And we're going to vertical speed down. 500 feet a minute here. 4, 5, you can see that, I can see it right here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Altitude capture is, so I set a waypoint 3 miles this side of the airport at 1,800 feet. At 500 foot a minute going down. We're gonna pull a couple inches out because I don't want to pick up a lot of speed. So pre-landing checklist, here we go. Got the ATIS, we've got the approach plate. Altimeter is set, heading indicator is good. Fuel selector, we are on the fullest tank. For landing check, seatbelt backs are upright, seatbelts are secure. Emergency gear lever is clear. RP will get as required gear once we get down and get below 125 miles an hour. Back out a couple more inches. Fuel boost pump we'll get with our gumps. Mixture we'll get with our gumps. Propeller full forward once we get slowed down. Flaps we'll get with our gumps. So we got gumps to go. Gumps to go. And let's see here. We're going to go in on 04. We're going to give it another 100 feet because we're at 540. We're going to do 600 feet a minute.
Quincy area traffic, Comanche 6928 Papa, 10 miles north of the field. Descending through 3,600. I'll be entering a left downwind for runway 4, Quincy.
.153 indicated. And we're at 18 inches manifold pressure, 2,300 RPM, which is my maneuvering. Once I level off and slow down, I'll bring the prop up to 24, 2,500 and 18. That's my normal maneuvering speed for shooting approaches and stuff. It gives me 125, 130 miles an hour indicated, which is in gear speed and all the rest of it. And things don't happen terribly fast because you could fly this at 120 knots, 150 miles an hour. I could fly it an approach. It's just, and if I go into a big airport, I would have to do that, I suppose. But since I don't usually do that, I won't. This summer we got some big trips planned. I don't know if I'll be able to film it, but in September we're going up to Minneapolis, St. Paul, and then in June we're going to the East Coast. So we'll see how this. We're going to try to take the plane.
Ottumwa traffic.
We'll see.
603 just off runway 13. We'll be departing the area to the northwest. Ottumwa.
Quincy area traffic, Comanche 6928 Pop, 7 miles north of the field, descending through 2,500. Be entering a left downwind for runway 4, Quincy.
So I got some big trips planned. The one out to the East Coast will be our farthest trip. We went to Niagara Falls a few years ago, but we've never gone all the way to the ocean. So that is the plan. Might end up flying commercial if the weather doesn't work, or going a day early, day late. And I don't know if I'm going to film that one because I'm going to have, the plane is going to be chock-a-block full. Me, the wife, both boys, and baggage, so we'll see. I hope I can film it, but if not, I won't. All right, 5 miles north of the field. Head on a swivel.
Quincy area traffic, Comanche 6928 Papa, 5 miles north of the field. 1,900 feet. We'll be leveling off here at 1,800, entering a left downwind runway 4, Quincy.
We're going to have a right to left crosswind. Got to keep our eyes out. There's nothing on ADS-B, but there could be a Cub or a Haranka Champ or something out here. Got to watch for. Especially because we're going across the ground pretty quick here. Well, not really, 125 knots, but still, he's probably doing 80 knots, you know. Okay, we're leveling off. And the speed is coming down. We're at 135. Autopilot off. Our left downwind for runway 4.
Quincy area traffic, Comanche 6928 Pop, left downwind, runway 4, Quincy.
All right, let's get our prop coming up. So we're a beam here, the departure end of the runway. Wind is from this direction, so I don't want to get blown too close. We're going to come out a little bit. Okay. Midfield, we'll dump the gear. This thing is just acting up here, it's a little loose. We're at 1,800 feet.
Quincy area traffic, Comanche 6928 Papa, midfield, left downwind, runway 4, Quincy.
Okay, gear coming down. That'll get us into flap range. Hold 1,800 feet. Okay, gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop. Speed, there's 110. First notch of flaps coming in. Power coming out. Let's go ahead and start our way down. We're looking for 100 on downwind. Start our base.
Quincy area traffic, Comanche 6928 Papa, turning left base, runway 4, Quincy.
Second notch of flaps coming in. Looking for 90. There's 90, right on 90. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop. 90 miles an hour, turning final.
Quincy area traffic, Comanche 6928 Papa, turning final, runway 4, Quincy.
A little bit high. We're going to go ahead and pull a little bit of power. That final notch. We're looking for 80 today on short final, 85 right now. 80 today short final. 85. Runway is clear, check the gear, gear is down. Okay, we do have a right to left, that's what the nose is indicating. Go ahead and get her slowed up to 80. Here's 80. Hold that pitch, hold that power, right on 80. Right on 80. Go ahead and straighten her out, right on 80. A little bit high, I think. Oh, nice sloping up. A little bit harder than what I like, but not too shabby. Rid of the extra lift. Make sure that runway is good. Good. Not gonna yank on the brakes, we'll go down a bit, that's fine. Alright, flaps are in, mixture coming lean, fuel boost pump coming off. All right, folks, we're gonna turn off up here at this exit and taxi all the way back. I'm not in a hurry, so I don't care. I did land kind of long on that one. That's all right, we got lots of runway. Layered a little bit too high. Had to hold it there for a little bit, and she sank. Not hard, I mean, I didn't feel hard. Okay. So, folks, hey, thanks a lot for riding along. I'll post this up some point next week once I get everything edited together and spliced together. And I hope you have a good week. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.